A BBC presenter is under fire after saying she was haunted by suggestions the broadcaster's coverage of Nigel Farage had bolstered Ukip support. Samira Ahmed also criticized current Conservative ministers for failing to resign over issues you might have expected them to. Her remarks were made during a live recording of her podcast How I Found My Voice, which she records outside of her BBC employment. Ms. Ahmed hosts the audience feedback show Newswatch as well as programs on Radio 3 and Radio 4. The non-BBC podcast was filmed on Wednesday with the presenter interviewing satirist and Private Eye editor Ian Hislop. Referring to Mr. Farage's coverage on the public broadcaster, Ms. Ahmed said she remembered complaining about building up Ukip's profile. She added, "I'm haunted by that and I remember talking to editors about it." Her comments risk undermining the BBC's vow to be impartial and come after Director General Tim Davie warned staff not to air their political views in public. Restoring the BBC's reputation after accusations of bias was central to Mr. Davie's aims when he took on his role last September. If you want to be an opinionated columnist or a partisan campaigner on social media, then that is a valid choice, but you should not be working at the BBC, he said in his first speech to staff. It is about being free from political bias. This is more about whether people feel we see the world from their point of view. Our research shows that too many perceive us to be shaped by a particular perspective. BBC Question Time gave Mr. Farage a seat on the show on 12 occasions between the 2010 and 2015 general elections. In that time Ukip more than tripled its vote share to 12.7%. He has also appeared on the BBC comedy show Have I Got News for You, on which Ian Hislop is a team captain. Mr. Hislop rejected the opinions expressed by Ms. Ahmed, saying it was wrong to imply panel shows should only invite people who are considered absolutely acceptable. He added, "That's untenable and slightly dangerous, and also, there is a problem, and this is the same problem as giving people the vote. I'm afraid that if you allow people airtime, which they probably are allowed, people might like them." In a separate part of the live interview, Ms. Ahmed appeared to criticize Housing Minister Robert Jenrick for not quitting when he was accused of using his power to influence a planning decision. She said, "They won't resign over obvious issues that you might have expected them to." So, Robert Jenrick over the Richard Desmond property donation etc. Following the airing of Ms. Ahmed's podcast, a BBC spokesperson said, "All BBC News and current affairs journalists must avoid appearing to express personal views." We have discussed the video with Samira and she is clear that she was referring to being haunted by the number of complaints rather than trying to give a wider commentary.